Alright, we continue the humble beginning of a Battanian lad named Mengus. So he tries to get something going. Something. He's trying to form a clan. Right now it's him and his men. That's it. He's got cloth. He's got cloth on his back. He has 5 men. 4, if you don't count him. And that is it. He has been captured once. We are on day 6. The 6th day of the campaign. He's been captured once. He's succeeded once. He's failed once. And of the 4 men, most of the men that have served him are dead. So here we go. Trying to go about getting a little bit of capital. It's not easy. So we're going to go make the rounds of the local villages, the east side of the mountains, and see if anybody wants to join up. And see if I get anybody to join up before I get ganked again. Can I come into the castle? They say they do. Rumtoil Castle, owned by Caladogo. I met out there. He said we might meet again if my throat didn't get slit. It's not an endorsement for the overall security of the times, I must say. And there's really not much to do in someone else's castle. So, yeah, we're going to leave. The town of Sionin. Oh, 7 forest bandits. Forest bandits are the ones that messed me up before. And yeah, I'm gonna go try to wait them out. Again, no one wants to join up. We're just gonna wait them out here. They got bored and left. Surely in the town of Sionin has 2 of those things and 1 of those things in it. Surely someone will be willing to join us. Oh yes, look at that. 8 volunteers that are volunteering as long as I pay them up front and daily. Ouch to the purse strings. Ouch, indeed. Let's see. Do they have hardwood for 5? That's a good bargain. I could turn a profit on that. Wouldn't have to go very far at all. But, man, I tell you. Oh, they do have mule. That's a lot to pay for a mule. But I gotta go for it. And try to get some kind of capital going. Some kind of money. Gotta go for it. So that's going to give us a capacity of 470 after I buy those. And here we go, buying all that hardwood for 5. So you're enough food for 4 days, enough gold for 3. I'm trying to profit on all that hardwood. Now, I might, instead of trying to go through the Valley of Death here and get out through into the Empire, might go this way. Pay closer attention to my surroundings, though. This is for sure. So let's head to Uthalame. See if anybody is looking for work there. Not that I can hire a whole lot of many people. There were some looters there I could have took, and I should have. I should have not been in such a hurry, because the loot I would have got from a party of 5 looters, a couple things would have probably given me enough coin to survive a day. Yeah, they do. Look at all these. I can't pay any of them though anymore. Can't buy it unless they want to buy hardwood for a lot more than what I bought it for, and I'm not far enough away yet for that market price to go up much. So not much I can do. I suppose I should get 3 days until no food now. I'm gonna let it ride because I've got no capacity anyway, or barely any. Only would have ate since I left. So we'll head on our way to Epicrodia. And keeping a close eye for brigands, bandits, looters, cutthroats, cut purses, backstabbers, rogues, the like. Sea raiders, ooh. They're running from my party, but I don't know if... Oh, no. Yeah, there's a lot of activity here. They won't run from me, but they didn't see me. And we're just going to head into town. Boy, we went through... See, it's a hot spot. Everybody has to go... Whenever there's a bridge or a convergence in the roads like that, the bandits are smart. They know that's going to be a lot of prey. Alright, hopefully we're far enough away so that they have a higher demand for hardwood. And yes, they do. 18 apiece. That is my trade route. So we sell all that hardwood. Everything they got here is too rich for my blood. There's a few units of grain. The fish is not much more expensive, so actually, no. We really don't need to take that much capacity. Now, do they have anything that might be cheap that the Britannian town might want? I don't see anything that looks cheap. To my untrained eye. None of this, not a single thing is cheap. So I will sell. One-way trade routes are so much tougher to make money off of. If you actually have enough troops to protect yourself, that is. If you don't, the overhead's not so bad. You just get slaughtered the first time you run into something. Now I can afford more men. Ah, yes, look at all these Imperial recruits. I actually can't take them all on because of my command and control isn't high enough yet to control more than 20. So, my daily wages now are 38. With another haul like that in lumber, especially if I can actually increase my caravan capacity, I can probably start to do something. Alright, I'm going to leave and go see if I can run down that group of 5. Yeah, artisans can't sell their products. They want you to help bust a trade guild and violate the trade guild rules, and that's usually not worth it. Why am I paused? I didn't pause it. gonna get there in time. They don't need my help, not by a long shot, but I gotta try to impress everybody I can right now. So here we go. Sally forth, men, and on your own. That is, I don't have any qualities that's gonna improve their chances if I do. Just a general charge. There's their caravan, the one that I'm helping. So it's going to treat this like the beginning of the battle, even though they've been fighting for long enough for casualties. So it's like they fought and disengaged and re-engaged or something like that. And they're not all going to be dead by the time I get down here. Holy crap, they're deadly. I have to wait for my men to come back here. I don't know if I was fully healed from my last adventures. But God, I look like I just walked off of a lobotomy table. Yes, there is, and there was much rejoicing. What say you, friends? What of the loot do you think? 4%. 4% of the loot. I'll take it. Is it anything? Is 4% any? 7 gold. 7 gold. I took wounds that nearly put me down for 7 gold. They're traveling to their hideout, and I can tell that somehow. Let's, yeah, they're just going to run, and then now they're running, and then they're going to go that way. Then they're coming back, then they're running away. Then they're coming back, then they're running away. Okay, we're moving regular speed now. I should be able to run them down. There used to be a speed thing over here. Oh, I don't have that because I'm not good enough at scouting and stuff. You got a problem? Not if you give up now, friend. If not, prepare to fight. You'll never take us alive. And I can't attack because I'm not healthy enough to mount a horse, so I just got to send my 19 men against their 5 and hope for the best. And it's going well. We lost one. One of my volunteers. One of the men I paid a volunteer. We lost them and took all of their... one prisoner. And, ooh, that broad spear is way better. It's faster, it's easier handling, it's the same length, the exact same length, but for more damage. Oh, and it will let you swing it accidentally? God, I hope not. Yeah, but yeah, so that is my new spear. And that axe does slightly less damage, slightly easier to handle. It's basically the same thing, but I'll take just the slightly extra speed and handling. I will take that right now. And this fine scarf is better than my fringed cape. Oh, and a unit of date. And a round shield, which has lots more hit points than my shield. It's actually a good shield. I'll take it. I'll use that instead. Hit points, that's what it's all about, mainly. Shields is how much punishment they can take. Alright. Well, there's a hideout. I'm in no shape to try to walk up on a hideout right now. And let's see, did any of my men promote? Are promotable yet? Yeah, 3 of the volunteers. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll pay the money. We need the extra strength badly, so we'll do that. Days until no food 3. So at this point, I'm going to actually head back to Sionin and try to do another wood. Actually, since this is the village that produces wood, maybe we'll go there. Although, if they're smart, they'll sell it for not a whole lot less than what they can sell it for at the town. Because they're not dumb. Man, that person looks like they need my help, but I'm on the wrong side of the mountain. Oh, they gave up the chase. Okay, a big bandit problem near there. Oh wait, that person that needs my help is me. I'm a tool. Looters. They're too far away geographically. Okay. This village has a problem. Let's see if we might be able to help. The art of the trade. Oh, I'll hear him out. I got screwed the last time I tried this. My name is Mengus, sir. May I ask your name? I am Picarios. I own land around here. I speak for many of the people in the village. One thing you should know, if you cross me, you'll regret it. The problem is iron ore, blah, blah, blah. 10 loads of iron ore. You can probably find in a market where buyers will pay $275. So 27 per iron ore. I'm skeptical. No. I'll be the middleman in case you're trying to screw me. Alright. We will hire 1 replacement. And I'm going to wait and rest up. Kind of. Gonna have to buy some food. And that's all I'm gonna buy. Maybe where I'm going to buy the wood, maybe they will have a need for iron ore. I think that might be the case. I'm not healing very quickly at all. Oh, our prisoner is like, can you join? Yeah, you can join. You're over your troops limit. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to sacrifice morale for going over the troop limit. Well, right there. They will buy iron ore for 29, which is just barely more. They're selling hardwood for 6. Oh, that's wow. They don't know, or they're not bold enough to get to that imperial city. So, yeah, we'll offload. We'll offload the ore there, make good on the deal, load up on this cheapish hardwood, and check my quest log, make sure. Yeah, I'll be able to go back and give him exactly what he wanted, and it'll be a deal done. I will have profited 15, which is less than a 8 hours wage, or 9 hours. 9 hours of my men's wages. But with that wood I got there, and that's a pretty short route. I might be able to run that a few times without changing the markets too much, and hopefully no one else is like on the way with a big mass load of lumber, because that'll flood the market. Hardwood 21. So yeah, even with my poor mercantile skills, I'm still tripling my money. What are these looters? I can take them. My men can take them. I can't. Oh, did they have any? 280. It's a. If that's all they got, it's not a Midlands Palfrey. It's not ideal for carrying bulk, but if that's all they got. Yeah. Oh, and actually, since I did that, I'll actually ride one of them if I can. Yeah, because they're skin and bones, but faster. I mean, it's a half horse almost, but yeah, better than. It's actually cheaper. But yeah, I'm gonna go for maneuverability. Anyway. Oh, I gotta go talk. Wait, no. I gotta talk to that guy. Where was he? He was in Marthia. Should be marked. Yeah, it's right down here. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't want to. Saw those raiders pop up. So over time, you're always using your skills, and as you do, they improve. Things like scouting range, overland map movement speed, trading every time you make a trade, charm every time you talk to people. So certain things get better just from surviving. Mengus, it's been a while. About the task, here's the money. I knew you were not a soul. Trust is a fine thing, isn't it? Perhaps we can do more business in the future. Yeah, we'll see if you ever got any more problems. If you ever got any more problems, just let me know. My command is still 20, so I can't add this guy yet. But I've got 11. I'd never spent my focus points from character generation. That's why I'm kind of struggling. I've got 4 tribute points and 11 focus points, and I totally spaced it. Well, I bet if anybody ever watched this, they're screaming at me when I did that. Wow. All right. Yeah. Let's do that. 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 And that. Now let's do that, that, and so yeah, I put points in fighting, vigor, one-handed and polearm fighting, riding, athletics, trade, roguery, and my last attribute is what I'm stewing over, whether I want to go 5 with social, 6 with vigor, or 4 with cunning. And I'm going to do vigor. Physical, this is physical attributes. Yeah, so that's going to set the stage. So, yeah, like, my guy just hulked up overnight, literally. It's going to hopefully help in the melee hand-to-hand combat. Okay. I'll take another unit of grain. And time to head into here to buy that lumber. Then we're just going to run lumber. Yep, they're chasing them. The villagers of Gersagos were being chased by these guys.
You best back off. There's
Oh,
more of us, I did.
I best back off?
Just waiting for our signal.
No. I'll get to partake, but I am wounded. So I'm going to play it a little more cautiously. Those guys got rocks or sands or something. Got somebody for 30 damage. Missed there. Killed a looter for 46. And good job, man. Good job, man. Good job. Everybody's down. Everybody. Big pile of bodies. I've got 3 survivors. Those guys are not cheap. Well, they are actually extremely cheap. They're the cheapest. I lost 11 men for the 20 that we took. But I myself got a little bit better at riding and tactics and pole arms and 5 of the volunteers and 3 of the warriors. Promoted. Oh, and we took 6 prisoners. Which is great. So the guy that's been wanting to join for a while, now there's room on the roster. And promote those guys. Promoting everybody. Ah, yes. Oh, and one of them had a Gambison, which is about a wash. So, yeah, you won't, until your roguery gets high, you won't find anything that's very good. And by the time it is high enough to find good stuff, you should have equipment that's better than what you find anyway. But the money you'll get from what you find is nice when your roguery gets high. Having a high roguery skill magically makes your your loot higher quality. All right. Anybody? Oh, look at all these guys. The guys that wanted to join before, but I didn't have the cash for it. Now we do. Let's load up lumber. We got enough food for 5 days. Yeah, I don't like risking it, even though it's a big waste of weight. They have plenty of hardwood. See, the price has gone up to 8 now. Because, oh, and my trade has gone up high enough to the point where now I'm starting to be able to know who to talk to know what, a little bit about the region as far as what's going for what where. And my rumors are telling me the exact same thing I had discovered on my own, which is that there's a nice, short, viable trade route here for lumber. And pay 800? No, 800 yet. But by the time I didn't want to sell my grapes. By the time I sell this equipment that I don't need, I was right about the iron ore. I will. What did I do? No. I took all their hardwood. Alright, let's just take that back to Epicrodia. Oh, pause. Let's try to see if I can run down those force bandits. I lost them. They are probably within support range, so if I catch up to them now, I'll have to fight the 5 force bandits and the 10 looters. So we'll see if they separate enough. And they do. Now I can run down these force bandits eventually. They're going the exact same speed as me. You can't run in a straight line forever. I will cut you off, except they're going to be joined. No. You can't run in a straight line forever. Yes, haha. They're mean, but we've got plenty of numbers now, and I've had time to heal a little bit just chasing them around all day. All right, men.
Advance!
I'm just going to do a normal advance this time because I've got archers now. So we're going to see how the archers affect the opening to this fight. Maybe get some casualties on their 5 that they've got. Maybe drop one of them before they come and start tearing us up. Oh. You guys are going to return fire? Nah, that was a whiff. So I didn't even see them. I don't know how they saw us. This guy, he ate about 4 javelins or something. Like I didn't even see them. He was the only one that it sounded deadlier than that. So I gained some riding and some polearm skill. We got some promotions. Might have taken one of them prisoner. Yeah, a bushwhacker. Okay. Oh, and a unit of fish. Oh, very good. It's always nice to find food when you're trying to keep a low amount of it on hand due to carry logistics. So let's get this lumber to. Depends on how. Now that I've got prisoners, I might not be able to chase them down. Yeah, they're extending. I'm not going to worry about that. I want to get this lumber there so I can get the payday. See where I'm at. Maybe get some more pack animals. Although I had enough animals to carry every last stick out of that village, but the town beyond it had a much higher quantity of lumber. So some replacements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got prisoners. We'll do that. The hardwood was 16. I think I bought it for 8, so still a profit. Not as the markets are changing just from the amount that I'm moving back and forth. Nice. I'll take an extra meal, an extra palfrey. Cut into my profits a little bit, but you got the growth is what I need. All right. So we're up to 1832. So 1832, maxing out my troop roster, recovering from my wounds. I want to be in a tournament. I want to go to the arena, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna talk to the arena master and see where the nearest tournament is. There's one starting up in Sionin. That is practical. I skipped through all that because tournaments are pretty self-explanatory, and you'll be seeing a lot of them if I don't die. It's like one of the major reasons to play this game. So I'm going to go to that town. I'm going to stock up on lumber when we get there, and I'm going to hopefully get there in time to partake in the tournament with my almost 0 skill, but physical attributes. Winning tournaments is a good way to gain prizes. All right. So first things first, let me try this out. I'm up to 97% health. That's good enough. If I got a chance, 97 is as good as 100. A broadsword. No lords are in this tournament, but the winner will get a broadsword. Probably. So that's, we're not talking a run-of-the-mill family heirloom, hundreds of years old kind of sword. We're talking probably a well-built, good material. It's a tier 3, yeah. I mean, it's worth 17.8. Well, that's how much money I have. Well, let's just see. Everybody is in round 1. This is a 4-way, 4 on a team. And the best 2 teams all were going to progress. So, all you got to do is run around and not be one of the first 2 teams out in order to qualify. And I've got a bow. This does not bow well. I did score a hit on my first shot. And got to make sure we... You got to try to win that melee. Okay, now, you guys fight. Yep, thank you. He telegraphed that overhead enough that I could have parried it. But we at least get to continue. So we're into round 2. Me and a Battanian Raider against a Highborn Warrior and a Horseman, against a Trained Warrior and an Oathsworn, and against a Scout and a Mounted Skirmisher. And here we are with 2-handed swords. Load up. Alright, we took care of Archie. No, slow down, man, slow down. He got the initiative on me, and I couldn't the angle I was at and what I was doing. But we qualified. We were the second team. Now it's one-on-ones. One-on-ones. Me against the Battanian Raider and a one-on-one. Did that see? Ah, there he is. So here we go. Whoa, that was close. That was so close. Well fought. These are not non-lethal, by the way. This is all... Nobody dies in the tournaments. Okay, one more. What are we going to have? Double-handed axe. Alright. Oh, no. Chop that wood. Yes! Whew. You win the tournament by... So I gained some renown, gained that broadsword, and let's check it out. It's got a speed of 86, length of 96, and a damage of 71. And so, that swords don't... They're not as good as axes, but you can thrust with them, and that's about it. It's easier to parry. It's easier to parry with them, and you can thrust with them, which is gives you a versatile option. But by and large, axes they swing faster, which is really important. And they do more damage, generally speaking. But this broadsword does a cut of 71. That axe only has a cut of 60. So because of that, I am going to go with the broadsword. So I'm going to sort that out before I go to market because I'm going to sell the axe. And let's see, we'll take a couple mules, take a couple centaur horses, and what do they have in the way of hardwood? They have 75. So I'm going to take all of it. I'm going to try to take it to Epic Rhodia. Clay is only 5 here. You can also sell that at Epic Rhodia for what's going to end up being at least probably a 9 profit per. So we'll load up on that for the rest of our trouble. And I'll take a unit of grain, butter, and meat. And cheese. Paying 1,081 for these goods. Let's leave. And we are going to pay for these improvements. And there's there's important strategies and a lot of things I'm just totally glossing over and ignoring. I might get in if I actually record these and don't just quit or die. I might get into wides. For example, your experience that your troops gain is divided amongst the different types. So the more types you have, the less experience each individual type gets. So if you're upgrading your troops 3 or 4 different ways along the same path, then each one individually is going to slow their progress quite a bit. So it's usually not good to upgrade them until you can upgrade all of them. But I'm desperate, so I'm not going to really worry about that right now. They're all going to be dead before I can grieve that they didn't all upgrade at the same time. So I've got two spots on my roster, and I want the Bushwhacker, but I'm gonna probably lose some men before he'll join. So I will. I'll leave room actually. I'll leave room for the Bushwhacker. I'll gain a looter. He'll probably die. We'll see. Anyway, on to Epic Rhodia. I'll get there and probably call it a episode. He's going that way, yeah. Okay, I'm going to zoom in so keep a close eye, but speed this up. Doesn't look like there's any trouble out there so far. Pretty uneventful trip. Yeah. Pretty uneventful trip. Made it. Let's see. See now it's going down. Flooding the market, but it's still profitable. And I diversify. That's a reason to diversify. Because if the markets aren't what you think when you get there in one particular item, then you're less likely to be totally screwed. And the clay was good. It was really good. It was actually better than I thought it would be. So we profited 300. Wait. No. Well, did I pay 70 or 1,000 on those? No, I bought extra stuff was why I paid so much. I didn't keep track of exactly what I spent on those goods. I bet I doubled my money. Or close to it. So, and I gained 3 skill points just with that transaction. So these, it's pretty for as humble as Mengus is. These ideas, these enterprises are pretty. He's growing a lot. He's learning a lot quickly. And the Bushwhacker is ready to join, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, even though reduce my morale a little bit more. Because I want arrows. I need archers. Yeah, I mean, we see, especially in skirmishes, that, with that bushwhacker, I'm only up to 4. So, but there's Mingus. Got cloth, basically a skinny half horse for a mount. He's known as calculating. Yeah, none of my skills are even worth noting yet. But he's alive. He has survived another few days. Until next time.